Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome and thank you for watching. We're continuing our holiday series today with my good old-fashioned Southern sweet potato pie. This recipe is one of my absolute favorites to make around this time of year. This is going to be a creamy and whipped delicious Southern pie that you can easily duplicate over and over again. So make sure you watch the video through to the end and save it. Share it with some of your friends and leave me some comments below if you decide to make it. Let's go ahead and get started. I've laid out all of our ingredients. We have our 2 boiled sweet potatoes, our vanilla extract, lemon juice, milk, aquafaba. I'll explain what that is a little later in the video. White sugar, brown sugar, nutmeg, cinnamon, and ginger, along with a pinch of salt and a half a cup of flour. We're going to start by incorporating all of our wet ingredients after we peel our potatoes, and then we're going to incorporate our dry ingredients. Boiling time will vary depending upon the size of your sweet potatoes. I chose 2 extra large sweet potatoes and boiled them on top of the stove in extra virgin olive oil for about 25 minutes. You'll know that your sweet potatoes are ready when they start to soften and your skin starts to peel. Before you handle hot sweet potatoes, make sure you turn off your pot, drain the sweet potatoes under some cool water, then set them aside for about 15 minutes. Let them cool off before you attempt to handle them and peel off the skins. Once you start to peel off your skins, also remove any of the dark black spots. You don't want those dark black spots of sweet potato going inside of your filling. Now it's time to start mixing our sweet potatoes and adding in our wet ingredients. Start your mixer on low and then gradually bring it up to high. Using all non-dairy plant-based ingredients, we're using 1 cup of coconut milk. And then we're using a half a cup of liquid aquafaba. Aquafaba is our egg replacer. Then we're using 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. And also 1 squeeze of lemon juice. Guys, lemon juice takes this pie to a whole nother level. Then we're going to make sure that we're mixing in all of our wet ingredients really well. Now we're going to add in our dry ingredients. We're adding in a half a cup of flour and 1/2 a cup of white sugar. Now we're adding in 1 cup of brown sugar and all of our spices, cinnamon, nutmeg, ginger, and we're adding in just a dash of sea salt. Give all of your dry ingredients a nice mix. Now we're going to brown some butter and add it in. So we're taking 1 stick of Earth Balance plant-based butter and we're going to brown it on top of the stove and add it into our mixture and make sure we mix really well. Now, browning your butter is certainly an option, guys, but as you can see, I choose to brown my butter and then add it into my pie filling because that eliminates all the lumps and clumps in your pie filling. This texture is nice and creamy and smooth. This sweet potato pie is going to be next level. A lot of people choose to use room temperature butter, but As you can see, browning your butter makes your pie filling that much easier to whip. It gets it nice and creamy. Like I said, no lumps, no clumps. Your pie filling is smoother than a baby's bottom. Now I'm using 2 pre-made Pillsbury deep dish pie crusts, and I'm going to take them and poke holes in the bottom and blanch them in the oven for about 5 minutes before I pour in my pie filling. So once you place them in the oven on 375 for 5 minutes, this is how they turn out. Now it's time to pour in our pie filling and go ahead and bake our pies. Now this recipe is enough to make 2 pies. So if you're only making 1 sweet potato pie, then you're going to just take the recipe ingredients and divide them by half, using 1 sweet potato and then half of all the other ingredients. Now we're pouring our filling into our second pie. Now here's where you can get a little bit creative with the presentation of your pies once they're done baking, guys. Now you can always choose to pour in your pie filling. Make sure that your mixture is even. Shake it down before you bake it. Or you can put a little bit of artwork into your presentation by taking a cake icer and go ahead and add in your mixture and smooth down the top of your pies in swirls so that when your pie filling comes out, it's nice and even, swirled to perfection so that you have a beautiful presentation. You may be selling your pies or serving them to the whole family or giving them away as Christmas gifts. So you always want to make sure that you put a little bit of effort into your artwork before you bake your pies. You're going to bake your pies in the oven on 375 degrees for about 1 hour. Ovens vary, also the times will vary depending upon how many pies you're baking. So make sure you do make those necessary adjustments. You can also choose to place a layer of aluminum foil underneath your pies on top of the oven rack. Just in case there's any spillage, you don't want that pie filling to go down into the bottom of your oven. And our sweet potato pies are all done. Golden and delicious, beautifully browned and ready to devour. It's time to plate and enjoy. If you like this recipe, make sure you hit that thumbs up. Make sure you are subscribed to my channel and turn on your notifications so that you're first to know every time I upload a new recipe or a new video. Leave me a comment below. Let me know what you think about this recipe. Share it with some of your friends. Tag me in the comments if you do decide to make it. And as always, thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Turn on your post notifications, and I'll catch you in the next video.